So a massive warm welcome. So here we are at the Glebe Cliff, that's in Tintagel. So it's up a narrow road and there's a tiny little route that you can do, but we just thought we'd show you it because it's advertised on the South West Coast Path and it might be somewhere where you'd like to do, and we've chosen a really great day. But the cobwebs are definitely being blown out. So yeah, this might be one of your routes. So let the adventures begin at the Glebe Cliff at Tintagel. So this is the car park at the Glebe Cliffs. This is Tintagel. So yeah, so there aren't that many spaces. So and it's next to the church. So you see some the church there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pan round and go on the very short route that they have. So this is the route. So there's a left and the right path. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go up to the sign to show you. To the left basically goes down to the cliff and it's not accessible, but I wanted to go and show you what the sign says because it's always good, and getting through there we can't anyway, so it's a good sign. So there we go, you can see the accessible route, the Tintagel church there. So this is the Glebe Cliff. So we're just going to go along the new route. So this route isn't the very long route. Please be mindful that when you come through Tintagel, the route coming up here, it does suggest that you could actually come up here in a buggy, but I personally wouldn't because it's a very narrow road and yeah, it wouldn't be right for me. I wouldn't do it. We've come up in a car, but there's a few blind corners. So yeah, obviously it's a choice. I'm not telling you what you can and can't do. I'm just giving you a choice. So yeah, this is the view that you get when you get up here. This is just absolutely fantastic. There's the church on the other side, and this is the bit on the pavement here. So so yeah, they've done this. So this is like a shale. This is flat so far. Again, this is not a long route, but again, we know that anyway. So it's really windy up here so far. So we're going to continue on this little route. As I say, it is a very little route, but the scenery is just wonderful. So there's the Camelot Hotel just over there, and you can see there is Tintagel, the village. But this is just lovely. Again, it's very blustery up here, but that's also okay. So we can't, again, it's a very short path. I think it's 0.2 kilometres, but at least we can get out and about. And this is the view you'll see. You can see right the way over there. And obviously on a sunny day it might be different, but it's a bit cloudy today. So yeah, absolutely lovely. There's the island, just there. That's Tintagel Island, Arthur. So that's a lovely view. So they've mowed this bit, which is lovely. Obviously it's weather depending. It's a bit bumpy on this bit, but we can still manage it, which is lovely. So which I'm very grateful for. So we're just going to carry along this bit here because it's just, again, it's a bit bumpy and it's not too wet. So that's also a good sign. So yeah, we're going to carry along this bit. And then we'll go back on the pathway that's not as bumpy and it has been redone. So we've done a video on Tintagel. It's quite a big slope going down and it's not for everybody, and it's definitely not for the faint-hearted, but there is actually a transit buggy, a transit Land Rover that takes you down. Please bear in mind this is a privately owned company, so so yeah. But yeah, look at that for a view. And as I say, it's very windy. So we might have to turn around in a minute. But at least we can see a little bit more of the coast and have a little bit more of an adventure. That probably goes around to the car park. But yeah, we're going to have to turn around in a minute. But I just wanted to show you down here, because again, I'm not sure how far we can go. It's still really cool. So that goes all the way down there. So you can definitely do that on a tramper. But it's just absolutely lovely. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down that bit because I think we can. Let's just see where we can go. So yeah, we're going to go down this bit and we're going to go and see how far we can get. So this is a bit bumpy. So if you have a sturdy off-roader, this would be ideal. Again, not everybody's got one, but I know at some point we're going to have to turn around. So I have a steady off-roader. So if you want to stick to the route, then that's absolutely fine. But we're going to try a little bit down here because we can. Look at this scenery, just amazing. So as I say, this bit's a bit gravelly, but it's doable, but it is bumpy. So again, as I say, you need to have something that's really, really good. So yeah, this is a bit gravelly, but you know, if they could actually make this bit more accessible, which would be absolutely fantastic, but it's a great little route, absolutely brilliant. So this is basically heading on to the left of the car park, but we could have stayed on the right, but we're just pushing our boundaries. So if you chose to do, if you've got a tramper or a really good off-roader, it would manage this absolutely no problem. But yeah, I mean, coming over the grass, or you can go through the car park. Again, it's a bit narrow to get through the boulders, but yeah, it's totally doable, which is absolutely wonderful. This, and then we'll turn around and we'll show you in a minute. Apparently, we'll just go up to the stile. That man just said. So yeah, we'll just kind of carry on because it says we can't, and there's obviously a car park over there that we can see. So I just wanted to show you this stone, how amazing that is. Look at the carving on there. I mean, I don't know how old this is, but it's absolutely incredible, just incredible. So we're just going to carry on here. Again, as you see, there's a car there. We're just going to see how far we can go. Again, I didn't know this existed, so as I say, the Southwest Coast have advertised it. So, but yeah, this is really great. A complete surprise. We're still doing a great track. Again, this bit's bumpy, the other bit's not so bumpy. We're going to see if we can get through this bit. But yeah, there's a car park there. So yeah, look at this for a view. Just amazing. So they've obviously come up here. But this is just absolutely stunning scenery. I'm not sure how far they go, but so obviously that road goes all the way around there and all the way around to the there. So you could do that bit and turn around. So we're just going to head back on that bit that we just came from. And I wanted to show you the view that you have. So we can fit through here absolutely perfectly. As I say, this route is a little bit bumpy. So we could have gone all the way down to that bit and back again. So that's an option. But look at this from a fantastic view. I mean, it does not get any better than that, does it? It's just absolutely beautiful and on a blustery day. So here we are going along here. Again, there's the church. It is so windy, but just absolutely amazing. Again, this bit here is a bit bumpy, but it's doable if you have off-roaders. Again, please be mindful if you want to park in the village and come up here. It's a good little journey, and it's literally going up an incline, and yeah, there's not a lot of room for cars to get by you. So I would definitely say come up here in the car, and if you're confident coming up here in the car with the fairly narrow lanes, then yeah, that's absolutely fine. But I just wanted to let you know, because again, giving you a choice is the best thing ever. And yeah, you just never know. But yeah, look at that, King Arthur, just absolutely stunning. So we're going to go back and join the path we should have been on and see how far that goes, because it's just absolutely wonderful. So as I say, we've chosen to come over the grass because it's not too damp, but you could carry on around the road that takes you straight to the car park. But yeah, this gets you nearer to the island. So obviously once you get on the island, you can get to a certain point and then it steps up. So yeah, you can literally not access, apart from where the paying bit is to get to Tintagel, to the island. But yeah, this is just great, isn't it? I mean, what an absolute fantastic view. So now we're back on the track. As I say, we came over the grass, so that was quite bumpy. So again, please be mindful of that. You might want to just take the pathway. So this is the designated wheelchair route we're back on. So we're going to show you how far it goes. So if you see on the Southwest Coast advertising it, this is how far you can go. Again, there's Tintagel down there. So yeah, this is just absolutely great. What a stunning place this is. So this is even a better view, and we're just going to carry along this pathway because we can. But this is just absolutely brilliant. Again, I didn't think we could come along here, but this is what we're doing. But this is just an absolutely fantastic view. As you can see, it's really, really windy here. So we're just going to carry along here and see how far we can go. So this is a bit bumpy. We're just trotting along the right-hand side. So yeah, obviously if you come here, please be mindful of your dogs, because obviously there's a real big drop there. So that's something to bear in mind. So we're going to carry on and see how far, as I say, we can go. And then we'll turn around, and it is really blowing a gale. Oh my goodness. So we're just going to carry along this pathway. Again, I am so surprised how far we've come. I really didn't think we'd get this far. So yeah, really great. The terrain, a little bit bumpier now. So we're just going to carry along down here. Again, absolutely no problem. So I am actually on a scooter. So this is an off-road scooter, but it's just not a tramper. So yeah, the terrain's just great. Again, I know that we're going to have to turn around at some point, and I think it's probably coming up very quickly. So yeah, that could be our turning point there, which is absolutely fine, but I didn't think we'd get that far, if I'm honest. So yeah, this is the turning point. I'm going to turn around here. But oh my God, what a view is that? This is absolutely stunning, absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for joining us. This is just so windy. So hopefully when you come here it won't be this windy, but yeah, we've got to the end of our point at Glebe Cliffs. And look at this, I am so thrilled. Look, you can see the bridge. I mean, that's just such a real treat. So if you come here, this is something really worth seeing. It's just glorious. And there's a bench just behind me, a contemplation bench, always has to have one. So just a fantastic viewpoint. So we're going to head back to the car park. Again, it's not a big route, but it's certainly spectacular and well worth it. So yeah, have a great time if you come here. And if say this might be suitable for you, if not, then try one of my other adventures. They might be more suited. So take care until then and have a great time. Take care. Bye.